Hey everybody, Ron here with Solo Operative Games. Today we are in Tabletop Simulator and we're going to be playing a solo game of Darwin's Journey. This game came out in 2023, so it's just a little over a year old. And it's quickly rising to the top ranks of BGG. It's like 125 as of recording this video. I imagine it will make it into the top 100 before the end of the year because it's in many YouTubers' top 10s. Some even are giving it a Game of the Year nomination. It's a great game. It's created by Simone Luciani, and the solo mode is by David Terzi, two names that I usually play everything they ever create, and I love them all. So obviously this one's going to be good in my rankings. And then the publisher is Thundergriff Games. The only other game I personally know of that they've did was Tang Garden, which I really enjoy. Great game. But yeah, this is Darwin's Journey. We're going to be playing the solo mode against a bot known as Alfred. And I just will warn you really quick before you start playing that Alfred tends to gain a large lead in this game and that you can hopefully make up during endgame scoring. So don't get discouraged if he laps you. You'll probably see that in this game. And let's get started. So again, the mod is available on Tabletop Simulator and you should go download it and give it a try. And if you like it, go buy a copy of the game. I'm not sponsored or anything for making this video. It's just of my own free will. So I will give you an honest review and opinion of what I think of it. Okay, so to start, the mod is very scripted, and so you can say I want a solo game on the easy mode, which I have done now. I have not included any other additional modules or the expansion. I may make a separate video showing off some of those. Let me know in the comments if you want to see something like that with the Firelands expansion or more additional modules. Maybe we'll turn up the difficulty if we are able to beat Alfred today. To get started, the game has dealt us 5 crew cards, and we need to select 3 of those. These will kind of give us a direction to go in the game because you want to unlock as many of these as you can because they give you a pretty powerful bonus action if you do. The other things that might direct our strategy is the end of round goals. This game is played over 5 rounds, and after each round you score some kind of goal. And these are all dealt out randomly. The first one is 6 points, which is quite a bit for each bird specimen that we have researched. Now, in a solo game or a 2-player game, or even a 3, some specimens are randomly put into the museum to start with, and one of the birds is already here. The other 3 birds, one is on the very first space of the shipping track, and the other 2 are fairly early on in the exploration track. So we might be able to get quite a few feathers if we try. And so that could be our first round. The second round is going to be based on these books. Now, this theory of evolution track is going to be an endgame scoring and a lot of your endgame points. It's going to be worth a number of books based on how far you advance on the track. So between 1 and 15. And each book that you get is going to be worth 2 points base plus an additional point for every row that is complete in the museum. So it could be, if you max it out, 15 times 6, which would be 90 points. And that's more than probably half the points you're going to get. It's very difficult to get all 4 rows and up to 15, but that should be a goal for us and to hopefully stop the bot from getting too far on that track. But this reward will give us an additional bonus if we are able to go up on the book track early. In the third round, this is a worker placement game, and all of our workers are going to start with a basic wax seal. It kind of determines what worker placement spots they can go to. Think Dune Imperium, that has kind of a requirement of where your workers can go. But we can purchase additional wax seals and assign them to our workers, and that's going to let them go to additional spots or even more powerful spots. And so this goal is going to say you want to acquire as many green wax seals as possible to score here in the third round. Fourth round is just like the first, but it's going to be for flowers. And I was noticing that 2 of the flowers, again, are pretty easily attainable from the first island, and the other 2 flowers are starting in the museum. So we should be able to hopefully get all 4 for this scoring thing. And then over here, we are going to be completing objectives throughout the game, which give points and reward bonuses and stuff. But this one, this end of round goal is going to be to give us 3 extra points per objective we've done. So maybe we focus a little bit more on objectives and try and get that as high as possible. We can complete up to 10 objectives during the game. So that could be 30 points if we do it right. Some of the other things that are kind of randomized, these correspondence letters we can put stamps on them, and then based on who has the majority of stamps on every round is going to get rewarded with these bonuses. So the things that we can get are navigation actions, some money, and some points. I can tell you that the easy bot, because he starts with workers with the yellow action, which is up here, sends a lot of letters. He just loves to spam his mother or his spouse or something with envelopes about his journeys. So we will see him put a ton of stamps on there. It's gonna be very difficult for me to get first, but even second in a lot of these is pretty decent. What's bad is for him to get first and us to get nothing. So we want to try and get some letters out. And then these 4 tiles here, I think there's like 12 of them, and the expansions add additional one. For some reason it has put a Firelands tile in here, but this is compatible with the base game, so I left it. But the different things here, this is to put out an additional explorer, so we can explore some of the other islands. This one's going to trade in some of these purple wild tokens for either money or points. This one is going to let us move up on the navigation or shipping track twice, but you have to use different ships, and that's why it's a Firelands expansion, because that one you have multiple ships. Since we only have one ship, we'll just move one time with one boat. But if we get multiple explorers out, we could go move each of our explorers one time. And then this one, we get to take an objective, and remember we want to take objectives, and then we get to automatically complete any of our objectives, even if we don't satisfy the requirement. And that's really powerful. So I think we'll be making use of this action as much as we can. It does start the game off locked. There is no place to go here. We're gonna have to unlock it by placing a lens and paying 6 coins to open this space. I can tell you the bot also loves to put out lenses, so do that. And just one more thing, I will be explaining the game as we go, but as a general rule, there are 4 diaries. These are the 2 main diaries up at the top. This is the special diary, and this is the small diary. Now, if there's already a worker in the diary that you place your worker, you must pay a 3 coin penalty, even if it's your own or whatever. So we want to try and get to each diary before the bot if we can, to avoid having to pay that penalty. And there is an objective we can do and satisfy that will reduce that cost by 1, and it's pretty powerful to get early on. Okay, so I think that's all we've needed to look at the beginning of the game. Let's go and decide our 3 crew. So as I said, each of the workers is going to have a starting wax seal, which is up in the top right here. And then if we assign additional wax seals to some of our workers and we reach the requirement that's listed on a card, then we can turn it in and get the reward at the bottom. Now, each worker has to be assigned a different crew member when you complete it. So even though both of these take 1 of every seal, you can't complete both of them if you get 1 worker with all 4. So we'd have to get 2 different workers. That said, this action is pretty nice. It's to complete a campsite and take its reward. And there are some pretty powerful campsites at the end that can give us a lot of victory points. And he's just 1 of each, so I think he's going to be one of our guys. Now this blue one, he's going to say take 2 objectives out of the discard pile. The bot loves to throw objectives in the discard pile, and we need to complete as many as we can for that end round bonus. And so I think being able to take them out of the discard pile, especially we might find ones that we already satisfy, just happen to have the stuff for. He is very powerful. I almost always grab him when I'm playing a game. And then, so now we've got a blue and a green. You want to probably start with a good diversity so that you can go to as many spots as possible at the beginning of the game. I don't really like her. I think she's kind of weak. This guy's 5 on the book track, so he'd be all about endgame, whereas this guy would be give us some money, so a little bit of capital, and want to get him out as early as possible. So it comes down to maybe do I want a yellow seal or a red seal to start with? Yellow would let us put out some or do some correspondence, whereas red allows us to get more seals. We do start with a purple worker, a wild worker, then go to anything too. So I think we'll go with the one that gives us money. I think we can get up on the book track later. So those will be our starting crew, and we'll discard these other 2. Just throw them over there. Okay, I think we're, oh, nope, we have our starting objectives. So the mod has given us 4 objectives. We need to pick 1 entire column. So 1 silver, 1 gold that are together as a pair. This one you need 8 points and a bird. Well, we already know we're going for a bird and 8 points, so that's pretty easy. This one we need red seals, and we need our boat to be caught up to Darwin's beagle, the boat called the Beagle. And that is easy to do in the beginning of the game, harder to do at the end of the game. The other one is 2 of these random, or these wild tokens. We start the game with 1, and then have researched a fossil. And then this one is to have 2 green wax seals and have a lens out. Of those, I think we're not going to start with a red wax seal at all. Oh, there are 2 red up here. Might want to get that one. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with this one. These slot into the right of our player board, and when we achieve them, we can flip them over and put them in any slot. But if we are full on the right, we can take an additional objectives, but we're going to have to lock them into a reward and then flip them when we complete them. Okay, with that, we are ready to start. The bot always goes first, and he's got this deck of 8 cards. We're going to flip one over, and then we're going to do the first thing that we can from top to bottom. Now he is his first action here. He wants to place out a lens. It was kind of expected. Of his 8 cards, I think 4 of them are lenses, if not 3. I don't know. So he's going to take a lens, and he wants to put it on one of these top main diary actions to unlock a better version of the kind of the main action. And he's going to determine, since they're all equal cost, they all cost 4. He's going to look at his top worker, which happens to be yellow in this case. It's got yellow wax seals. And he's going to put it here on the yellow one. You know, one thing I did not do was take my starting blue, green, and yellow wax seal. Give to my starting workers. That's pretty critical, or they would not be able to do anything. And then we take all of the extras, flag spike, and put them in there so the randomizer can take care of it. Okay. I have 2 lenses, but anyway, so he put his lens here. Whenever you place a lens, you immediately get to do the action. And for this one is to place 3 correspondence stamps. He'll grab 3 off this pile. And if he can take a majority, he will. But if everything's tied, he goes from the top stamp that he has the least of. So he's going to put them in here. I like to spread them out just so you can easily see who's got majority. And that would be him for right now. And that's his whole turn. This game can be played in just over an hour once you learn it. And the bot's turns are fairly quick, although sometimes he can start comboing and it can get a little bit crazy. So it goes to us, and we get to pick an action. Now, he did unlock this better yellow action, and there's no people in the in that diary, so we could take this and not have to pay the penalty. Problem is we do not have a worker with 2 yellow seals. However, we do have this purple token that we could trade in, and I think that's what I want to do. So I'll trade in this purple, and I'm going to add it to this yellow worker. So now he has 2 yellows. Now, whenever we go to the lens of the bot, he gets a coin, which tracks on this track here. And then we can do the action, which is to place 3 seals. I really want to ship, just like him. And so we could put 3 stamps here. And you must put all 3 stamps on the same envelope. But the problem is, if he came here again, which he's likely to do because his top worker is yellow, he would put 2 and he would just take over the majority. So we'd be placing 3 stamps just to get 1 on the navigation track. It's not bad, because 1 on the navigation track gets us... Oh no, we need at least 2, don't we, to get this bird. I wanted to get to this bird before the scoring. So I don't think we'll be able to get and maintain this majority. We're going to have to do the action to actually sail. So let's go for this second one, and that's going to be a lot harder for him to take majority from us. And I'm going to take it from the... Yeah, we want to do lots of exploring, so let's go from the top. Throw those there. Okay, so both of our actions at the beginning of the game were the same. He did need to spend his worker and put it there. Man, I'm making a lot of mistakes. Sorry. But yeah, he actually had to spend a worker to go lens out. Okay, so the second bot's going again, and he's going to, try to put another lens, but he will never go there if there's already a worker in the small diary. So instead, he's going to skip down to this next one. He's going to put a worker on the left side of the special diary, which is the bottom worker. And so he ignores all seal requirements and also the action. Instead, he just moves up 4 times on his little advancement track. 3, 4. And whenever he gets level with one of these cards, he's going to do that action. So in this case, he goes navigating 1 time. That will put him here with the beagle. Now, on each of these round bonuses, if we are lagging behind the beagle, we lose points. And so maybe we have 2 feathers, we'd get 12, and then subtract 1, we'd only get 11. So maintaining distance with the beagle is pretty important to get these maximum goals. Okay, so it is our turn. The only diary that does not have a person is going to be this blue-green one, and we really want to get into that. And I think we want to go ahead and explore, or I mean navigate, so that we can get up to, we'll be up with a beagle and we'll get a bird. So let's do that. Take our blue worker here, and we're going to go up 2 spaces. So I'm going to go 1, 2, take that bird. Now to mark a specimen that we have researched, we just take one of these little glass beads and cover up that icon. That was the red bird. It's done. Okay. That is our action. We'll go to the bot. He now is going to place his workers in priority order, A being the first priority, B second. And so he's going to use A, and like I said, he's going to go to this yellow space. Since there are no like better spaces unlocked, he'd go to the top, and his worker was yellow, so he's going here. Now he does have to pay 3 coins because we're already there. So that goes down to 6, and then he's going to place 2 stamps. So he's going to take 1, 2. Now he cannot take majority, and so he will place them in the topmost envelope where he has the least. So that's going to be the tiebreaker, will be here for you. Down a little bit. So we're still majority there, and he will probably not go there again. He only has 1 more worker. Okay, for us, we do have this bird now. We could go place it in the museum. That would give us a good amount of cash in the form of coins to start spending in other places, and I think that's a good option. I'm going to use my green worker. This is a colorless. You don't have to have any requirement. It's also a square magnifying glass, which means any number of meeples can go here, and they don't pay any penalties. That same thing applies for here, which is to get 3 coins, and this space was just to get 2 coins and take an objective. So I'm going here. I'm going to say, hey, I know about this red bird. I don't know what the name of the bird is. Something that Darwin observed in the Galapagos, I guess. And we're going to put it there. Now I get coins and book points based on the row and column what's already in the museum. And so I look at the column and I'm going to get 1, 2, 3 plus the row, 4, 5 coins. And I get an additional coin because I'm the first person to actually put a specimen in the museum. So I take that one off, give myself 6 coins. And then I look for any books. There's only 1 book because you don't count the one you actually put in there, just the others. And there's a book here. There's an additional book here if you finish the row, but we did not. So we just get 1 book point. Okay, that is our turn. It goes to the bot, who's going to take his last action here. And that is going to be to try and put something in the museum. He hasn't researched anything, so he's going to skip that and go to this next one. He only has 1 worker left, so it will be B. And he's going to place it in red. Again, he's going to have to pay 3 coins for the penalty. And then he's going to take 1 seal as an academy action. Now he wants to put it in his topmost. It's available, and this topmost worker wants another yellow wax seal, only if it's the cheapest. And it happens to be cheap because the first row has a yellow wax seal. He'll put that there, and that's his turn. Once a worker has 3 of the same color, he'll never put a 4th. So this one will now be looking for other colors. All right, we have 1 worker left. He's purple, so we can put him pretty much anywhere. And remember, we're going to be scoring 6 points per bird. And there happens to be 2 additional bird here that we could go for. And to research a bird that's already in the museum, that's this space here. And so we could put a worker here and get this additional bird for 6 points. That's one option. The other option maybe would be to explore. We could come up here and get this flower a little bit ahead of the green. The explore tracks work like if you've played Lost Ruins of Arnak, where you hop over spaces where there already somebody there. What? Not Larnac. I'm thinking the wrong. Maracaibo. The Explorer track on Maracaibo, where you hop over somebody that's in front of you or the space. So if we do get out in front of him, he might use that to his further. Our achievements do need some red seals. You know what I could do, and I will do, is I'm going to take my worker here and go to this place out a lens. Now there's already a worker here, so I do have to pay a 3-coin penalty. And then I'm going to take my lens and place it here on the academy. And that will immediately trigger this and give me the ability to take 2 lenses. The first one giving a 1-coin discount. And remember, our achievement here was to have 2 red wax seals. And there are 2 red wax seals just sitting here. So we'll go ahead and take both of those. Now I get a 1 discount, so I could put these on anybody I want. Now I'd like to put them on the same worker, but none of our crew require 2 red, so that maybe that's not what I want to do. But if we're ever going to go to back to this space that we just unlocked, we are going to have to have a worker with 2 red wax seals. So maybe I do give it to 1 guy. Let's put it on our green one. So it satisfies both of these guys, and now that they have a green and a red, we'll just have to give them a yellow and blue later on. Okay, so that was our turn. This worker here is a 5th one that we can unlock if we do an objective. And I did have to spend how many coins? 4 coins to put that lens out. And now I have achieved this thing. I am equal or greater than the beagle, and I have 2 red wax seals. So I'm going to put this on one of these 5 slots. And I think I'm going to add it to, if I had 5 coins, I'd probably unlock my worker like right now, but I only have 3. So instead I'm going to go here. And this says whenever I place my worker where there's already a worker, I get a 1 coin reduction. So now I only have to pay 2. Hopefully that works, giving us a nice income the rest of the game. We don't have to spend as many coins. And that's the end of my turn. We don't satisfy this one yet because even though we do have a bird, we do not have 8 victory points. We will shortly. Okay, well, all of us have spent all our workers and pass, so we go to the correspondence. He has the majority here, and he's going to move his boat twice. Now he always takes the longest trail, so he'll come up here first and then come down here. He's also going to research the red bird. Now that's fine because we've already put it in the museum, but it will count towards achievements and goals and other things. It's fine. And that was his 2 steps. Now he does lose half his stamps, and then it will come to this one. We are in the lead, so we get a purple token plus 2 coins. And then he just gets 2 coins. And he'll lose 1, we will lose 2. Okay, that takes everything for the correspondence, and now we go to the round bonus. And however many feathers you have, you get 6 points for. Well, we didn't end up getting that yellow bird, we just have the 1 red bird, which will be 6 points for us. And we are ahead of the beagle, so we don't lose the lagging penalty. So just 6 points. The bot, he's going to get 3 points for the round as his end of round bonus. So he will just get, it's round 1 times 3 is 3. He doesn't lose any lagging, so just 3 points. All right, that is the end of the round. So now we do some cleanup. Cleanup is going to remove the top row of seals, shift everything up, add a new row. It's going to clear out the objectives, so whatever objectives are there are now gone in the discard pile. Remember, we have that nice crew that will let us get one of these if we really want it. And it will also shift down his cards to make them a little more powerful. So we'll hit cleanup and bring all our workers back. All right, we can immediately start the next round. We probably want to look at what the objectives are. This one is to have 7 books and 2 tents. That's not easy at the beginning of the game. And this one is to have a worker with gold distinction, and that means having 6 seals. So also pretty challenging to get. So I could probably ignore those this round and get them later if I want them. But anyway, the bot's going to go. Now, he always just goes with his cards until he's dealt 2 that have the deliver symbol. And so what I like to do is just deal out 1 pile until you see a deliver, and then start on the second pile. And then once both piles have a deliver, you reshuffle. So he's going to actually use worker B and use that one. And he's going to take our spot here. And we collect 1 coin from that. So he went to our lens. And he's going to get 2 wax seals. Now remember that top worker wanted yellow, or doesn't want yellow anymore. And so the only thing that's cheap for him is the green one. So he'll get that. Now that's his 4th seal. It does move him up 3 on this track. And it kind of gives him his quota for the start of the game. Each worker wants, or the first one wants 4, then 3, then 2, then 1. And then he'll start filling. So we move now to the second worker. He would love a red, if there's a red that's cheap. There isn't. So he would go with the most left, which is this yellow. Okay, that's his action. And it goes to us. What do we want to do? I would love to get our other explorer out, maybe. That would be pretty cool. Oh, he did put a lens out. Do I have money? I do have some decent amount of money. You know what? This is a hard one to complete, the worker with gold distinction. This space would say we could just take it and immediately satisfy it. Not a bad choice. Is there a better action? Because he's definitely going to try and go here if we don't. Let's do it. Let's do it. I'm going to use my come here and pay. We're going to go put a lens here, which is all of our coins. And whenever we place the lens down, we immediately do the action. So take an objective, take the gold one, and then immediately complete an objective. So I'm going to flip it here. And if I had money, again, I would unlock one of these. Maybe I should have done that first, but I'm going to complete this one. And this one says, oh, that's interesting. These ones are pretty nice to get early. Because this makes all my wax seals free to buy. So I can buy all the 12 without having to pay an additional money. This one just, you research something on the island you're at. So I could get like a flower or another bird. I don't know. Let's just do that one. Now, the benefit of here is all of the lagging benefits or lagging penalties are reduced to a maximum of 2. You can assume that this says 1, 2, 2, 2, 2. Some people have played it incorrectly that I've seen on YouTube, where they just said 2 is the max lagging benefit, but it's 2 for every line instead of 2, 3, 4, 5. It'd be 2, 2, 2. So you still need to keep up with the beagle, but it's not as big of a penalty if you don't. So we'll complete that. I think that's fine. So we're out of money. That's no good. Is that really what we want to do? I think it is. Okay. Let's let the bot go. And he's going to try and deliver. Again, he has nothing to deliver. So he's going to place a worker on the right side, special one. And again, just advance 4, 2, 4. He passed this, which is to grab a book. And then he's circle around to the start, which gives him 4 victory points. We need to somehow try and get 2 points to get this one done. And we would like to get some more books. Now, what's the best way to get books would be to deliver some more specimens. Why we need to go get some specimens. I could get this yellow flower. It's actually not going to give us a lot of money. That would be a lot of books because there's already almost the whole full row is done. That's pretty nice. It'll also prevent him from doing it. Let's do that. We need somebody with green. I'm just going to take... I don't want to do my green, red, red in case I want to use him later. So let's take the purple one, put him here. No penalty because there's nobody here. Move 2 spaces. 2. Search that yellow flower. Okay. Back to the bot. He does have both of these cards showing, so he will shuffle. He's going with worker A, with 3 yellows and a green. He's going to go here and send 3 mail. And he's got majority in the top one. He can take over majority here. Okay. and I kind of baited him into that. I wanted to take over the top one, so giving him that one, and now I can go here and put 2 here and take over that one. We'll try it if we can get there. We don't have any money right now, so we can't go there. We're about to have 2 money. That'll be our last action. Okay, so that was him, right? Did he do everything? He went up 4. He got his. Oh no, he just placed. Oh, what he does do is he completed this row of stamps, and so it moves him once. Oh, almost forgot that. Okay, now our turn. I want to deliver the specimen that we just researched. Now, I would like to save my green, red, red for a better action, but I'm going to need the yellow to sum letters. So let's this guy to deliver. You can deliver 2 things if you pay 3 coins for the second, and you can use the money that you gain from the first to pay for the second if you want to. But we only have 1 spec to put in there. It is the yellow flower. That goes here. That's going to give us 1, 2 coins. That's great. And then it's give us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 books. It's at the ×5 multiplier. Cool. That's really good for this. We are going to lose 2 points overall because we're behind the beagle. But all right, green. Alfred has 1 more worker. He's going to try and deliver. He cannot. He already has a worker in the special diary, so we'll not put him there. Instead, he's going to rest. Placing a worker here. He's going to get 7 coins, puts him at max, and then go up 2 spaces on this track, which gives him 2 exploration. We'll go 1, 2, and then he's going to take all brown tokens that he passed. He will research. He never misses them an opportunity. And then he's going to take the last 2 actions that he stood on, which is get a purple, which gives him 3 coins, and he's max, so that advances him. This 1, 2, 3, and then the other one that he did. Now this is a question I have in the rule book. Does he technically skip this space? Because I was there. Is this his second reward that he gets since he passed over that, and it's in the last 2 things he stood on? Let's see if we can determine that from the rules. So pop this out. It's got a good solo book. Expansions. Let's find solo. Here we go. So we're looking for exploring. Here we go. Okay. Alfred researches all specimens found along the way and gains the indicated victory points on each golden ribbon. Yeah, that's fine. After moving, Alfred performs the last 2 actions that their explorer moved over or landed on. Okay, that answers my question. The last 2 things that he moved over was this one and this one, even though I'm here. Okay, so that is his turn. He got the purple, which was 3 movement. Search that flower. Okay, we have 1 worker left. It is yellow. We do have a purple if we want to. And we have 2 coins available. So we could, no, we can't spend another lens because they cost additional money. I think we do correspondence. Help us keep up with the beagle. Let's put a yellow worker here. Pay our 2 coin penalty. And then we will put 2 stamps out. I can put 1 from here and 1 from there. Back to that in a second. Go and put these here. I take over majority there, and I'll get the 2 movements. Now, since we uncovered this pile, we get to go 2 exploring. And I'm actually just going to go 1 step. And that will give me 1 point for passing this ribbon or banner first. And then it will allow me to put a tent down. Now, the first tent gives us really nothing, but every other tent will give us some bonuses. This one's free for the first person and allows you to put 2 more letters out. So I'll put letters. And these ones I will go ahead and put. Now I'll have majority on top and the bottom. If you do happen to do something that gains you additional stamps in the middle of evaluating these, anything that gains stamps above or on the current one apply to the next round. But if they apply to anything below you, they actually can change majority in the middle of scoring, which is actually cool. The other thing you can do is you can complete objectives while this reward phase is happening. So sometimes that can also change things. Like if this gave me the 8 points that I needed, and then I could immediately like put it here and research something. Activate my campsite again, which would be fun. Okay. So that is the end of the round because we both spent all of our workers. So immediately go into correspondence. Rewards. I have the majority, so I go up 2 with my boat. I'm just going to go 1, 2. He goes up 1 with his boat, and we're right sailing along with the Beagle. He loses 1 stamp. I lose 1 as well. This one, he has majority. Gets purple, which is worth 3 coins, and +2, so it's 5 total coins. And since he's maxed, they're all going to be on this track. 1, 2, 5, which will be a book and 4 points for him. Using 2 stamps, I will gain 2 coins. Stamp. And then this one, I will gain 4 points. It's my only stamp. Now I satisfied this condition, so we'll see what we want to do. Yeah, this is only on final. I was wondering how I could affect this right now. Okay, so that is the end. Now we do evaluate this. I have 5 books. He has, or it doesn't matter with him. I have 5 books, so that's 10 points. No lagging penalty. 21. He gets 3 times the round, which is 6, with no lagging penalty. We're actually beating him after 2 rounds. Now we've done this, so we go ahead and do cleanup. And I can satisfy this achievement whenever I want. All right, new objectives this round. 1 of every color, and we actually want that for our crew, so that's probably one we want to grab. And then this one, which is 2 fossils and 2 stamp stacks empty, which we are close to achieving. We don't have the fossils. Are there fossils in the museum? Only 1 fossil in the museum. The rest are this island and this island. Okay, the Beagle's way up here. So we're gonna have 1, 2, 3 steps just to get even with it. If we do pass this line, we unlock our additional explorer. But there is a shortcut or a long cut up here to place a tent, get an objective, and 3 money, which we should try and get before him. Points are green seals. We have 1, so I want to try and get some green seals. Okay, Bot's turn. He is going to place a lens. And bottom worker. He wants to place it on yellow. There already is one, so he's going to place red. There already has one there. So then I think he places it on green. Let's go look that up. There is a nice player aid right here for the solo made by Spin. We look on wax or on small diary lens. Left, the worker's leftmost color wax seal greater than most color. So the topmost lock location, which we know there's 2, it's a blue or a green. The topmost worker that can satisfy it with seals and coins. All right. So the topmost worker that can satisfy it is happens to be this worker. If he paid 3 money, he would be able to do it. So he goes and he does this one, and he's going to move his explorer 3. And he always takes the longest path, so he will jump over us. And then 1, 2, 3. He's going to get the green bird. The first one that he's got that we don't have, so might deliver that. And then he's going to get the last 2 things he passed over. First one being his tent, which gives him 2 boat movement. He got the tent first. Starting to combo, so I got to make sure I do everything. Let's handle all this, then we'll come down and take care of this. So 2 points and objective. For the objective, he just discards the gold one if it's there. If not, he'll discard the silver. And when he does that, he moves up 4 points. And then, now we still have to take care of this, which place another tent. That's going to give him 1 movement for taking that tent, plus 3 coins, which is going to be 3 more movement. And that's going to be, oh my gosh, let's get that later. Another objective, so he's going to discard this one as well. And now you can see why I value this crew member so highly in the solo, because you take those objectives that I will never have the opportunity to get because he goes first. And so we just need to do this, which is place out 1 stamp. He doesn't need to take majority, so he just puts it here. And then he gets 1 academy action. He wants a green if possible. There are none, so he just takes left mouse. So now all 4 of his workers have their initial quota met. Now he's going to go back to his first worker and try and max it out. Max this. So forth. Okay, wow, that was a big turn for him. Now, what I think I want to do is I'm nervous he's going to turn in this green bird. My whole goal in this game might not be the right way to beat it, but it's kind of the way I've found to kind of win, is to prevent him from delivering. And so if I can get this green bird and deliver it before he does, then he won't do a delivery. And the easiest way I know to do that is to go ahead and turn in my objective, which I meet. Do it on this one, which says research any specimen from an island where you have an explorer. Well, I have an explorer here, so I can research this green bird. And then I can use my worker. Let's go ahead and use the yellow one. Yellow. And put it on delivery. Deliver the green bird, or he can get a chance to. That's going to give us 1, 2, 3 coins and 1, 2, 3 books. Okay, good first turn for us to match his pretty amazing first turn. All right, he's going to use his B worker, then his A. So B wants to go 2 red or 1 yellow. It's a double red here. He's going to pay us 1 coin for using the spot. Not pay us, but we just get 1 from the bank. He's going to take 2 seals, and he wants to take the cheapest ones. He would love a... he doesn't need a yellow, so he just gets the top left. Take this one. Now, I'm not sure about these bonuses, but I think right now he would pay 0 coins for that and 1 coin for this, but he gets a 1 bonus, so I'm just going to say he doesn't pay any coins. How that works. But that does finish off his worker, so he gets 4 movement, 4 and points. Okay, next for us, done our delivery. Let's he already put a lens out, and I don't think we could because, well, we could do it on the 4. We could put out the last boat. Go 3 steps. I only really want to go 2 because I would like to get this. Oh, there is no more objectives here. So we just go 1, 2, 3. Maybe we do that. Okay, let's do that. So I think we'll go ahead and place our blue worker. Nope. Yeah, our blue worker here. Pay 2 coin penalty. Place a lens here. 4 coins. All of our coins. And we're going to move 3 on the navigation track. And we'll just bypass them and go 1, 2, 3. Now I'm up with the beagle, so that'd be great. And I put my explorer on next island. I now have 2 explorers, so I can pick which one I want to do. Okay, that's good for us. And now that makes this space really nice because I can move both my explorers and my ship. But I would need two yellow and 2 blue on somebody. A little bit closer to what this guy wants. Try and work towards him. But we do need to get some more green seals, so we should try to get that as well for the points here. Okay, for the bot, he is going to try and put a lens. He cannot, so he'll go worker A. There's 3 yellows and 2 blues. Go here himself. No, he won't do anything, and he's going to put out 3 stamps. All of his stamps, he can now just grab them from the bottom. Now he's tied for majority here, and that's the one he can easily take majority on, the topmost one that he can steal majority, so he actually goes heavy-handed into this one here. And I'm fine with that, only getting 1. That's great. I would like to get at least 1 stamp here, just to get the 2 coins. love to get 3 stamps there. At least want to deliver this one. That would get me the green available. There are not. They're really expensive. Ah, shoot. However, this diary is unused at the moment, so I should probably go here and either explore or do navigation. Navigation, we could come up here. Oh, that's definitely 1, 2, 3, and we would place a. Oh, I have no money. This tent costs 1 coin, so I need to go get some money first somehow. If I explored, I could get 5 money here. Let's do that. All right, so we're gonna use our green worker. Here we're gonna have to pay, or do I want to get the 3 movement? I don't think so. I think we just want to go 1 space, so let's just go to the cheaper one. That way I don't have to pay my purple token. And go 2 spaces. I'm just going to choose to go 1 and get the 5 coins. That was it for that. So it goes to the bot. 1 worker left. He cannot put a lens down, so he's going to put him on the left side of the special diary and move up 4 steps. 1, 4, and just get 4 points. Okay. For us, for our last worker, it is purple. And we determined, what's our plan? Oh, is to move our boat. So I'm going to pay 2 coins to go where there's already a worker. I'm going to put him here, and I'm going to pay an additional, because he only had 1 purple, now he has 2, so that satisfies the 2 blue wax seals, and I can move 3 steps. So 1, 2, 3. Place a tent, which will cost 1 coin, but immediately give me 2 coins. And then allow me to take 1 victory point and put 3 stamps out. Now placing these stamps, unlock this one, which is take a Academy action with 2 coin discount. I'll take this green, which costs me 2. Where do we want to? Either one is going to work for our crew, so on the top one. Okay, so I just need to determine where I want my stamps. And again, these have to all go to the same spot. I could tie here. Ties are friendly, so we'd both move up 2. That do for. Get my other explorer out. But I think we can wait for that. Let's go ahead and take majority on this one. That'll cut down a bunch of his movements. Save us a lot of points. All right, that's the end of the 3rd round. Pretty fast game. We'll go into correspondence. So he has a majority here. Moves his boat twice. 1, 2. He'll get his additional explorer, and then there's 2 stamps. I will go 1 space with my boat. Then this one, I have majority, so I will get a purple token and 2 coins. Let's get 2 coins, which is 2 movement. Letter. These letters. Yes, it evaluates right now. Already has majority here. He can't take majority here. He can't take majority here. So he goes the top one where he has the least amount. And that actually puts it here, which sucks. It was just what I said, where he could affect the future evaluations. And then he gets an academy. I think he's just going to take the yellow one and place it here. Now he goes 3 more. 3, 4 points. You can see he starts to run away, and we'll catch up, don't worry. It's all this. So I lose 2, he loses 1. And then on the bottom one, we both get 4 points. Use my own strategy against me. Okay, now we score the round. I have 2 green wax seals because you don't count purple. That's 8 victory points. I have no lagging bonus, so 8 points. 4. Green, it's round 3, so he would get 9, and he has no lagging bonus as well. It's the end of the round, so we'll go to cleanup. Votes all the way up here, and remember, get points for flowers, of which there are 3 in the museum, but I've already donated, or I already have this one researched, so I could get 2 more, which I probably will do. This one says gold achievement for having your explorer at the end of an island, and this one is to have a green something researched, which we do, and have 2 green wax seals. So this one we already achieved. We probably want to grab that one if we is there a spot on this track? There is, if we can get to here, or if we get to here. Both of those will let us get that. Okay. And we want to do at least 1 boat movement if we can, so we avoid losing 2 points, and we want to get those 2 flowers. Lots to do. Okay. It is the bot's first turn to go here. I'd like to put down lens. That one, since all of these are now filled, he goes now to the bottom row, and he can achieve the 3 yellows. So that will go here. 4 stamps out. Already has majority here, so he'll put them all on this one. Okay, so he's winning 5-1 that one. He went heavy-handed on that envelope and just slapped the stamps all over it. Okay. And that did allow us to access this 4 stamp 3 yellow space, but we don't have a worker that can do that even with a purple. We need some more seals for sure. If I get another tent out, I can explore. Doesn't get me. I was hoping I could move both my explorers, like 1 to a tent and 1 to the objective. It's not gonna happen. Another. I want to go down. I want to go down. What else could we do? We could try and unlock one of our dudes. We just need a red and a yellow. Those are both cheap up top. Them both. All right, let's do that. So I'm going to come here to the 2 red action, and I get a 1 cost reduction and then a normal cost. Say we wanted red, yellow. We're going to put him, now that's our 1 cost, so now we have to pay full price for this one, which is... We are now silver distinction with this worker, and we also satisfy 1 of our crew. And we don't have to turn it in right now, but we could. It would allow us to take any tent bonus. We don't actually place a tent, we just do the tent thing. So there's this one, which is place 2 letters, go to navigation, take an academy action for free, so it's just basically grab any wax seal we want. This one, which is take objective and 3 coins, probably the one I'm going to do. This one 3 books, this one a purple and 4 points, 3 letters and a point, 2 exploration. Oh, it's definitely this one then. This is, yep, 100%. Okay, so we'll take this one, which is move 5 points, and then move and explore 2 spaces, and we will go 2. So I think I have to do this one. 1, 2. 2 points for crossing this banner first, plus 4 for here, so that's 6. And we're going to take an objective. I'm going to take this one, slap it here, and we immediately satisfy it. Put it right there. That says activate a tent again. So I'll go ahead and activate this tent, which is to get 1 point, place 3 letters. Hey, we're starting to combo here. 1, 2, 3. 3rd stamp. Where do we want these to go? He'll probably still place out more. He's going to try and place out 4 wherever we go. So I don't think we're going to get majority. Let's go here. Because I finished this stack, I get 2 boat movement. 2. That puts us level to Beagle for the end game end of round points and gets us our 3rd explorer out. 3rd island. All right, that was a pretty powerful turn. I'm happy with that. Let's give the bot a turn. He would love, love, love to deliver to the museum. Sorry, you have nothing that they need. So he's going to work worker A. There's 3 yellows, 2 blues. Here, paying a 2 coin or 3 coin penalty. Already there. And put 4 stamps out. And take. X, I want separate. Okay. So he has majority in all of them, but it's expected from the easy bot. He left yellow actions. Okay, for us, we have 5 money. Not enough to put a lens out. Unless we can get 2 more. This diary up here is completely empty, so is the special one. Oh, we did need to flip this dude over to show that this worker here satisfied this card. Now we can't do it for this. More. Okay. What else is gonna be now? Oh, we want to get the flowers. We can do that at any time because that is, he never goes there. Just not part of his cards. Really care about that gold achievement. I like to get more wax seals. 1 purple. This we never need to go to because we have all our explorers. This one I would love to get. 2 yellow, 2 blue. This guy only has 1 yellow, 1 blue, plus 1. So we either get another purple seal or we need to give this guy another. Couple things on exploring, but not with it. Oh, this one's in range. Explore twice. Let's do that. And this diary, yeah, this diary has no things. So we'll take this dude. And we don't have 2 green on him, so we're gonna have to go up to the top one. But because he has silver distinction, he gets an additional step. So we're actually moving 3. I don't think we're gonna need it to move all 3. There's no, yeah, no penalty. We need to move 3 spaces. And we're gonna go 1, 2. Oh. That gets us purple and 2 money. Bot needs to shuffle. B. Red, red, yellow, yellow. Can't go red, red, so we will go yellow, yellow. We got 3 more stamps. Now he only has 1, so that's great for us. Since he has majority in all 3, it just adds to the top. And that was all he gets to do. That is cool. Wasted action. And back to us. Okay. Oh, that didn't work out. I was gonna say, okay, let's not use our distinct. I'm gonna pull this guy back and use our purple guy instead. And so we wouldn't have got the distinction, so we only moved 2 spaces, and we only moved 2 anyway. So that was fine. I need this guy because I've got to give him the other yellow, yellow, blue. Okay, so we go this guy to here as a yellow, blue, and we're spending 2 purple to give him the other ones. Who knows if this was a good or not? But now we get to move 2 boats 1 and 2 explorers 1. Oh, we only have 1 boat. And now we have to pick 2 of our explorers. Next explorer would just give us 2 coins. Probably not the most beneficial. So let's do this one. There's going to be 3 victory points plus the green fossil. I said 2, right? No, 3. We're leading the green fossil. And then I'll move this guy once, which will give 3 victory points, and the green lizard, reptile. 52. Okay, so we've got a double delivery coming for our last action, which is great. But the bot does get a turn. Put out a lens. Nope, you can't. So worker on the left. I think he does. Let's look at this special action. special action. Only no other workers are present. Bottommost. Okay, so he does not go to this one either. Instead, because there's a worker already in the special diary, he's just gonna arrest. Here, 7 coins. Here's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 5 victory points. 2 more. Three. Oh, he's taking the lead back. Okay, our last action, this yellow worker will go here. I'm gonna pay, well, let's first deliver, what do we have? We have the green fossil and the green reptile. So let's do the green fossil first. I'll give us 1, 2, 3, 4 coins and 1, 2, 3 books. And then we're gonna pay 3. The other green will give us 1, 2 coins, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 books. That was a really nice, very nice round. I'm happy about that. Now what we did not do is learn those flowers. Maybe we should have done that. Too late now. We should have gone here, learned both of those flowers. Cost us a lot of points. Because there was no way he could get these specimens before we did. All right, should we back that out? I think we back it out. So take these 2 back off the board. Remember how many coins I got. This one was 2 coins. I don't know. I can't undo it, so we'll just say we screwed up. Oh well. So that is the end of the round. We need to score correspondence. He goes up 2 steps. And he will longest track. He's gonna get coins. 4, he gets 4 points. 2 movement. Now when he's moving, which worker does he pick? Explore not at the end of an island, rightmost island. So rightmost is priority 2. Turtle. Oh, we skipped over the turtle. Oops. Okay. Well, he could deliver that one, I guess. Allow him 1 delivery. That was that. Stamps. We get 1 movement. I'll go ahead and come down. 3 coins, 2 books. That's my stamp. Okay. This one he has majority. He's going to just earn 5 coins. 5, which is. I will gain 2 coins. Here he has majority, gets 4 victory points. Stamps, we have second, so we get 2. And also lose 2 stamps. Okay, so even after all that, he's maintained majority in all 3. As to scoring, we have 1 flower, so 6 victory points, no lagging. He has 4 times 3 is 12, but he is lagging behind 4. Although he has unlocked this one, says you can only lose 2 for every one. So again, it was 12 minus 2, so 10. All right, let's build out a big lead again. And that is the end of the round. So we'll go ahead and clean up. And we go to the final round. Remember, this is going to be points for objectives, so we definitely want to try and get this dude finished. I don't think we're going to be able to finish this crew. That's okay. Getting 2 crew members done is pretty good. Okay, so it goes to the bot. He is going to put a lens down, as always. And 3 yellows is already done. And so can't achieve 3 greens, 3 blues, or 3 reds without paying money. So then he goes to what he has 2 of, which is there and go 4 on his ship. He's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Now he always does everything he passes with the boat, so he's going to put a tent down. That tent costs him 3, but gets him all of his wax seals are free from now on. And then he's going to get 1 victory point and put out 3 letters. Man, this guy puts out letters crazy. And he has majorities and all, so just the least in. Okay. And then he puts out his 3rd explorer. Past that. Okay. That was his turn. Yep. We have tons of money, so we could easily put out a dude. And I think we want to and get the wax seals for that. So let's put probably just this yellow dude. Now let's use our purple dude. Because we might improve the yellow where the purple can never be improved. All right, so we went there. That cost us 2 coins because he's already there. And then we will put out a lens on the triple red, which will allow us to take 2 wax seals. One of them has a 3 discount. And if we want to finish this worker, which we do, we need a blue and a yellow. And we do not have the objective that lets us the cost. So blue and yellow, that costs us 2 total. And then that's 3, 4, 5, but we do get 3 discount. It only cost us 2. We have now achieved this dude. Go ahead and flip him over. He was the bottom one. And we get a look at 2 things in the discard pile. And we're going to grab 2 out of them. Definitely going to grab this one. And we have the 2 stamps. Do we have 2 fossils? What? We have 2 tents. We do. This would be a silver objective again. I'd like to get a gold one. 3 tents. We don't have that. And we get a 3rd tent out before the end of the game. Yes, here. This is probably the one we want because it's 8 points. Of the golds, fossils. Oh, they're over here. They're not too hard to get. Over there. Yeah, I think of the golds, this is the easiest one to get. That one. Silver one. There it is. Okay, so that was this dude's. Take 2 out of the discard pile. And then we can immediately satisfy them. I think we're going to place it here, because if we do all of these, that's 17 points. We'll never get our 5th worker. That's okay. All right, that was our lens action, so we're done. Go to the bot. He's going to use worker A, which is triple yellow. Here. About 4 more stamps. And where does he have the leaf? Told you he mails a lot. You guys believe me? Okay. For us, we've got 2 of our workers have silver distinction now. Probably go get this diary before he does. I want to explore so I can get another tent down. Steps. 2. This one's 2. Although this tent is really nice. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 steps. I don't think that's. So I think we want to move 2 spaces. If we can get this guy gold distinction before we do that. We would need another green. Oh, if we got... Huh. Huh. Okay, we're gonna try it. This guy is gonna go here and go 2 steps. 1, 2. Place down this. Oh no, 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 no. We're going 1, 2 right there. That's what we're doing. And I do have silver distinction, so I could go 3, but I'm not going. Sure, that's kosher. That is. Okay, so that gives us a free Academy action. And we're just going to take a green seal, pop it there for free. Okay, we'll see if that works. The bot, bee worker, red, red, yellow, yellow, red, and take 2 seals. Just wants red first and air, so green because it's cheapest. And that moves him up 4 pieces. 1, 2, 4, 10 victory points. And back to us. We will now take our gold distinction. You have to pay 2 coins. And now, with gold distinction, you get +1, plus you get to grab something along the way. So I move 4 with an extra grab. Let's see what is the best thing. If we just went shortest path, we would go 1, 2, 3, 4. That would give us 7 points, 2 books, and then one of these 3 things. Or we go 1, 2, 3, 4, get a trilobite, and put down a tent for 8. Do we need another tent? Yeah, we need another tent, right? Yeah, gotta put a tent down. So we're going 1, 2, 3, 4. Get the trilobite specimen. And then something on the way. So we grab 3 points, 2 letters, put a tent down. Oh, we have to put the tent down, yeah. That costs us 2 coins. Tent for 8 victory points. And we did this tent, which we can either move one explorer or 2 with our boat. We're so close on this. But we only lose 2. Not horrible. Yeah, unless I can get 3 on my boat, it's not worth it. So let's explore. This one's 4 points, and their fossil, which will let us do a double turn in again. Yes, done. 4 victory points. That was that. Okay, bot's turn. He cannot put a lens, just uses final worker, which is a green-blue worker. I think he goes to green, actually. 2 coins, or 3 coins. And goes 2 steps on his rightmost dude. 2. Gets the gecko. Already turned in. And then he gets purple plus 3 points. Purple is 3 coins. So okay. And that is his game. His game is done. We will send our last worker here to stuff in the museum. The first one we put in is going to be red trilobite. It's this one. That's going to give us 1, 2, 3 coins and 1, 2, 3 books. I'll then spend those 3 coins. About to get. Put in our second one, which is blue fossil. That will give us 1 coin and 1, 2, 4, 5, 6 books. Oh, and we hit the 13, just the end. That's perfect. Okay. Now we can complete this achievement here. For the end of the game, we have a blue, a red, we have 3 tents. So that there. And that is the end of our game. Okay, so we go to endgame scoring. For us, the first thing we do... Oh no, we had a correspondence. I was jumping the gun. Okay, he moves 2 with his boat. 2. I didn't give him anything, okay. It's those. I don't get anything. It's gonna get 5 coins. It's 3, 5, gets nothing. That's great. Let's see it. Here he gets 4 points. 2. Okay, that's letters done. We'll go to end of round scoring. 3 per achievement done. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's gonna be 18. We are lagging behind 1, so that's -2 because of our objective here. So that'll be 16 points. So we're at 90. End around for him is 3 times 5 is 15, and he also is going to lose 2 points for lagging, so 13. Right now it is 107 to 90. Let's go into endgame scoring. First, we'll score our board, and that's just our objectives and our people. So that's 1, 2, 7, 11, 19, 23, 25, 65, 50. Then we score our people, and I have the only ones I have are these 2, so 10 more. That's my board. I do score. Yeah, his board is he doesn't score anything. I get 1 point per coin, or 5 coins. So that's 1. And if I had any purple tokens, I'd get 1 for them. So just 1 point in extra stuff. He's got 12 coins, so he'll get 2 extra points. Coins, and that's it. Then we go to the books, and here's where we're going to obliterate him because he did not deliver a single specimen to the thing. And if you can do that, it's hard. That was a pretty big achievement we did. You're gonna wipe the floor with him and see why he's the easy dude. Okay, so the books are each they're not worth a lot. We could add a lot more points, but we never got the turtle. I was hoping he would actually put the turtle in the museum for me. But our works are worth 2 plus 1 row, so 3 per book. He's going to get 6 points. Finish with 115. We are going to get 39 points. Finish with 39 makes 65. We actually beat him by 50 victory points. That's the biggest victory, like margin of victory I've ever had. We got quite good, random luck, whatever, with a lot of the way some of the tiles came out on the islands. Guys, if I did make any mistakes, I'm welcome to the feedback. Go ahead and put them down below in the comments. Make sure you timestamp them so everybody else can follow along. And let me know if you like this game. Do you like the solo? Do you like the multiplayer? Where does it rank in your games for 2023 or overall? And do you want me to play again with the Firelands expansion and show that one off as well? Guys, thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. Any kind of thing you can do to help my channel grow, I love it. I will see you guys in the next video. Catch you later. Bye.